Check. Is this thing on? Survivors, this is Rock On 102.5 Radio Z here in Zenit, in Altar, next to the medical building clinic guy behind me. I got a special one today. We're going to talk about some happenings that are going on here in Edict, here in Chernarus, whatever this place is. I don't know what you want to call it. Edict is the place that they're going to take you to, but we're here. This is, I don't know. I'm confused. I'm always confused. This place is just mad. The weather has changed. It is wintertime now. There hasn't been any helicopters, but there's rumors of a helicopter today. There's been speculation about smugglers. There's so much happening. So many factions. So many groups being decimated. I'm just going to play a few songs real quick, and then while I get myself sorted, I just got back into the studio. It is madness out there. Let me play a song.
It's a zombie apocalypse. I've just sport looks beautiful, serene, calm in the air. I'll survive, I've a rag, glow stick and a pear. Another freshie standing across by the trees. I wiggle, he waves, I'm dead by a BK-13. The black screen of death, it says you are dead. But I waved, said hello, still popped in the head. So again, I now go, spawned back at the coast. I moved to the town up, less players to boast. I need food, I need water, something to drink. I'm flashing red, oh shit, it's starting to blink. I fight wolves and infected, I'm on my last legs. Yes, a jam jar of Pitsy, I blocked all the sets. I got through it, although it proper looked bleak. I never gave up, I'm not one of the weak. The rules are simple in the world of DayZ. No mic, no life, or the coast you will see. Your voice is your weapon, you can use if you're wise. Here fear will halt you, that's not your main prize. A screamer, a captain, you see a car flips. Yo, it's a fucking zombie apocalypse. I just maybe dozens of times, but I keep going. I find my inner Rick Grimes as I have learned, run through the lines in the trees. Scoping out towns first, I know someone agrees. So now I made it, I have all the best loot. Built a sick base and set down some roots. But that ain't it, surely it can't be the end. No, I want to be free and find me a friend. The rules are simple in the world of DayZ. No mic, no life, or the coast you will see. Your voice is your weapon, you can use if you're wise. Here fear will halt you, that's not your main prize. A screamer, a captain, you see a car flips. Yo, it's a fucking zombie apocalypse. You know I never trusted that guy at the coast. Oh, but what if I did? That troubles me most. The ups and downs, near death once or twice. I could have shared the experiences that would have been nice. You know I never trusted that guy at the coast. Oh, but what if I did? That troubles me most. The ups and downs, near death once or twice. I could have shared the experiences that would have been nice.
Survivors, this is Rock On 102.5 Radio Z. This is Chernarus, but this is unlike any Chernarus that we've ever experienced before. I don't know what the hell's going on around here. We're supposed to be going to some place called Edict. I don't know if it's the place, so we need to talk about that one. I've told you guys known about all these notes they've been dropping off, these little secrets that have been happening. There was supposedly last night somebody was taken from a smuggler's ship, a smuggler's boat, to Edict. I have questions about that. Previously, it was helicopters, but they'd only allow one on the helicopter. Sounds like a trap. But if you want to seek Edict, if you want to seek home, then that's the place for you. I heard from other survivors that there's caches have been hidden in certain places. Yesterday, I had several groups come up here, the radio station here in the Zenit, with cassettes. We've made deals, we traded. I believe everybody was happy with the deal. I was happy because I got the music. That's kind of what I was seeking. A lot's going on here.
Oh.
Hello? Hello, who's there?
My name is Skeezer.
Oh, Skeezer. This is Rakan.
Rakan, holy shit.
Skeezer, give me a moment, and I'm live on air. I'm broadcasting, but give me one moment, and I can get you in here, okay? Survivors, all of you that are out there listening, stay warm. Go ahead and get some more wood on the fire. Go ahead and get some food on. Get some drinks together, and hopefully you're well. Hopefully you're next to your loved ones, some of your comrades. Maybe you're next to somebody you hate, but you're keeping it a secret because you're trying to infiltrate them as a group, and you're going to kill them later. Anyways, get your stuff together, and stay tuned here shortly. I'm gonna talk to Skeezer because he's gonna be our guest. We're gonna interview him on his journey to the radio station from the coast. I want to get his perspective on the happenings and what he's experienced here. I'll be back shortly. Survivors, this is Rakan coming to you from 102.5 here at Zenit. This is Radio Z, the official broadcasting channel of Edict. I don't know, I was kind of given that being the official radio channel of Edict. I don't even know who or what Edict is, but I guess they've chosen me. If you haven't listened before, they've given me notes. They've told me to broadcast and to let people know these writings, kind of out of my control. I've had one of them show up here dressed in all black with a gun in his hand, shouting at me, telling me to broadcast. I did. At the same time, I told you not to trust whatever they told me, and they told me to shut my mouth. So they are, I don't know, they're powerful. I don't know how they got in here. I barricaded this place off so well that no one can get in. They can. With that said, I have a special guest that is joining me today. He's a survivor. He landed on these shores not too long ago. Woke up confused as hell, just like all of us. Confused, cold, and alone. But he got up and made his way inland, searching for answers, just like you and I. I met him in some of my travels the other day, and kind of just was following him for a while, kind of just interested, because as he was traveling, he left a trail of music behind, singing songs, not of fear and not of cowardice, but almost of joy. I guess he's happy to be alive, and I'm happy to have him here. His name is Skeezertron. Skeezertron. Step up to the microphone. Welcome in. We got a fire going. Are you warm? Are you feeling well?
Oh yeah. No, I'm nice and tasty, basty. I appreciate the introduction. I'm glad to be here. It's a nice place you got here.
Yes. Thank you very much. It's humble. It's a humble place, but I'm glad that you made it. I'm glad that you're well, and I'm glad that you're not all fucked up from all the infected that are out there, and from some of the survivors, because some of the survivors that are out here in these lands aren't so friendly. What the hell? Somebody just pull up? Oh, there's a car here.
I think I hear a car.
All right. Well, maybe they're just passing through. We've had a lot of clans. We've had some groups that have formed and that aren't so friendly, that have been murdering and killing people, and raiding and stealing and pillaging. So you have to be careful out there. tell us about some of your early on experiences as you've been traveling.
Yeah. Well, I woke up in a bit of a stone thunderdome, I guess you could say.
Uh-huh.
And very disoriented. Didn't see too many people there when I woke up, but it was a nice place. It was a nice area. There was one person I saw, but I think he might have been a magician, because when I blinked, he disappeared. I couldn't see him anymore. But anyway, woke up in a town called something like that. I couldn't really read the sign that well.
No, that sounds about accurate.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's been an interesting time. There's these guys, zombies, I guess you could call them. I don't know. They're running around causing a ruckus, and so I've had to deal with a bunch of them. But for the most part, my travels have been peaceful. Other than that, I hear explosions in the distance, gunshots from time to time, but none too close to me. So I've just been trying to hide in the woods and well, trying not to die.
I've talked to a bunch of other survivors out there, and they seem to not. They seem to kind of just want to survive one day at a time without asking too many questions. They're hearing these stories of this magical place called Edict, and that these helicopters are going to come and save us and take us home. I don't know who or what I can trust.
Yeah, I guess long story short, what do I trust? I trust myself. I trust my gut. I trust my intuition. I trust my training. And I just try to make it day by day. That's all we can really do.
I agree. So I found one of these in the world in my travels. You see what it is?
Oh, what do we have here? Let me see here. It looks to be a cassette tape of some sort.
Right. So I found this cassette tape when I was first making my way. I pulled it off of a dead body that was inside of a car. I don't know how this person died, but he had this cassette on them, right? Pulled it off, and what was scribbled on this thing, and I couldn't read it for the longest time, but until I met you the other day, it kind of clicked. What was written on this tape, and I don't know how this fella got this, but it said Skeezer on this tape. And I'm like, it was written in crayon on this cassette. It looked like crayon. It was weird. Anyways, and I had it. So, with that said, how can you explain that? Because this place is full of mysteries, full of things that like we're being put into like a maze, and we're told what to do, and we're trying to being led to believe this and do this, but why do we have the things? I tell people all the time that my mind is running so thin, and because I'm trying to wrap it around everything to try to understand it, but when it's, I don't know if we can understand it. You want to see this tape?
Let me ask you something, Rakan. Do you believe in alternate realities?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, this is an interesting looking tape. Nice. It reminds me of some tapes I used to listen to when I was a kid, called Dragon Tales. So you do believe in alternate universes, yeah?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Well, I think it's possible that there's multiple different universes happening all at the same time, alternate realities, alternate dimensions. And looking at that tape, you know, I'd be willing to bet that it's possible that maybe me from another dimension, another universe, another reality, if you will, potentially was a successful musician. Maybe in these lands, maybe in all the lands. It's a hunch that I have. I don't know. Does that make any sense? Does that, what I'm saying, make any sense at all?
I don't know what makes sense around here, but it sounds like it makes sense to me now that you listening to it, because you know why? I'm going to play this tape for you right now. I'm going to play it for all of the listeners out there, and they're going to hear, I don't even know if you've ever heard this before. This might be from Skeezertron from another existence. Here, let me,
oh gosh.
Get ready. Get ready.
I'm ready. I might have a screwdriver if you need to.
Oh, no, I got it now. I got it
rewind
now.
Might help get in that crack there.
Here we go. I'm going to play this one. You ready?
I'm ready. Oh, fucking hell, man. Can you forget about the 47 mad monks? I didn't mean to drink them fast. And I can't remember why you threw a can of beans at me. I guess it's DayZ on Hoshima. With Grizzly K and Oyster and Will. Probably just end up there. This game is fucking awesome. DayZ Hoshima.
Hey, Rakan.
Do you know any? Hey, who's that?
Hey,
Who's
it's
out
Clay
there?
with the Southern Alliance. I'm here with Mass.
Oh, okay. Hold on one second.
Mass has a tape he wants to trade.
All right, Skeezer, hold on one second. Hold on, Southern Alliance and Mask. Give me 1 second. All right, Skeezer, what do you think about that tape? Is that you on that tape? Does that sound? That sounds like you. No?
It sounds like my voice. I don't even know. I don't even know how it's possible, but that's my voice.
Do you know what Hashima is? Because they're talking about Hashima and Hoisted and a Grizzly K. Do you know any of those people?
The names sound
long
familiar.
audience?
Oysted sounds like maybe a type of jam, a jelly perhaps. Grizzly K sounds like a type of beef stew or something.
Yeah, I mean, that's possible. It's possible. All right, survivors. I have some people here. They're ready to turn in some cassettes that they found. They're ready to make a trade. I'll be right back with you shortly. Please stay tuned, and we'll be back talking with Skeezertron, and we'll be playing some more music, and hopefully we'll get a guest. As I heard, he's been going around to all these PA systems in this town, spreading some good cheer by singing some good songs. So hopefully we can get him to sing a song for us here shortly. Give me one moment, please. I'll be back. This is Rakan 102.5 Edict Radio. All right, we're back, Skeez.
Yeah,
All right,
take your
all right,
time.
All right. Who's out there? Who's outside? Southern Alliance? Mass? Who else is out there?
Mass. Yeah.
All right, can you open the
Just
back
us
door?
two.
All right, okay. No guns out? All right, okay. How we doing, guys? Doing all right? What are we looking to trade? Mass, I don't know if you, what do you need, buddy? You need, what is that in your hand? Can I see it? Oh, you have a cassette. But what do you want for the cassette? I have medicines. Do you need medicine? Do you want guns? Do you want bullets? Do you want, what does a medic need?
You can trade for whatever you want, Mass.
Yeah, whatever.
Reason, I guess.
Yeah, just kind of. I mean, can you, Mr. Southern Alliance fellow? Do you know what? Do you know what he needs?
Books? Can you get some books?
Mass, come closer. Come close to me. All right, Mass. Listen, you trade me that cassette because all I'm really interested in is in the music. Okay, I'll give you one singular book. Okay, is that okay for you? All right. Are you gonna do good things with this book? You're gonna do it for good, not for evil, right? Okay. All right. Give me 1 second. Drop the book inside this crate. I'll close the door. I'll come back. Not the book, the cassette. I'll close the door. I'll go and get the book. I will put it in the crate. You open the door, and remove the book, okay? All right. 1 second. Oh, Oh, this is a pretty cool tape, man. Looks good. Looks in good shape. Looks like it says 1999 on it. Maybe it remembers some good music. Okay. All right, be back. What does this book say? Ooh, this is a good one. This kind of fits what we were talking about, Skeezertron. It says Time Machine. Mass, you can open the door now. There's a book in there. It's a special book called Time Machine. Use it well. If you read that book, I heard that there's secrets in there that you can bend space and time. It's a zombie fucking apocalypse. Be careful.
Thank you.
Survivors, this is Rakan with 102.5 Radio Z. I just had the medic Mass over here. Alongside him was another.
Do any of you know what a Mass is?
Okay, yeah, I had another gentleman, I guess, escorting the medic, making sure that he's safe out here, because this is a dangerous place. Edict has kind of taken over some of my broadcasting to make sure that I spreads the message that they want me to spread to you. They haven't censored me completely, but they want me to let you know that there will be an extraction tonight. Northwest Millie. They're taking somebody to Edict. I said it once and I'll say it again. I don't trust Edict. I don't know what it is. Don't know what they're doing. They're saying they're going to take you to a better place. You're going to go home. Come home to Edict, they say. But what is it? I can't bring any of my friends along. Last couple times they said, well, only one can come. So they make you choose. They make you choose. You and 8 of your buddies run out to the helicopter. Only one can go, so gotta take the pick. And no one knows what happens when you go there. Yeah. So you're trying to spread some. I don't know. I get the feeling you kind of spread some joy, some happiness into this world with some of your music as you go to these PA systems.
Yeah, no, exactly. I found this car battery, and something in my head told me to hang on to it. Right? I didn't know what I was going to use it for. What do you use a car battery for? You know, I don't know these days. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Well, but anyways, I found a car battery, right? And so I decided, I'll put it in my cooking pot, because that seems like a good place to keep a car battery. For some crazy reason, it fits, right? So, must be small cars, but yeah, something told me to put the car battery into these PA systems that I'll come across, and I'll spread some joy, I'll spread some music. I don't know if anybody's heard it, but if you have, then hopefully it's touched you in a positive way and helped you survive a little bit longer in this crazy world that we live in at the moment. You know what I mean?
I like being touched in positive ways too.
Well, hey, lucky for you, I got this car battery with me. If you want to touch it, it's more you're more than welcome to.
Okay. Hey, do you want to play us a song? Do you want to sing us a song? Can you sing us a song? Do you mind? Can I put you on the spot?
Oh, well, yeah, sure, of course. There's actually been one that I've been working on, since I've woken up. I've just kind of been humming it to myself. It's got kind of a familiar melody, but maybe it's one of those alternate reality things kind of going on there. But yeah, I'd love to sing a song.
All right, give me one moment. I got to change this batteries because I don't want to cut you off in the middle of your song here. These batteries, in case you don't know, only last in this system for 40 minutes.
Oh, wow. I never knew that.
But this guy drains so much power. There's so much power because it has to broadcast to the whole entire world. So here, let me turn this back on. Okay. All right, we're back.
It's a big old system, that's for sure.
Yeah. The battery is changed. I think I got the frequency right. Yeah. All right, so we got Skeez here, and this is Rakan. Skeez is going to go ahead and be graceful enough to sing a song for us here. Skeez, whenever you're ready, I'll leave it to you.
Give me just a moment. Let me center my thoughts here for just a second. Give me one moment.
What was the title again? One more time.
Yeah. The title is You Plus My Heat Buff 2.
Okay. All right. Sounds great. Okay.
What I want is a really, really big fire to burn my heart's desire. And can you feel the flame? Sticks and bark to make yourself a nice hand drill kit. This world has really gone to shit, and I can't explain. Oh yeah, you. Ooh, 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 ooh. You raise my heat buff by 2. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh yeah, you. Ooh, 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 ooh. You plus my heat buff by 2. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh yeah, it's my heat buff, heat buff, heat buff, heat buff, heat buff, heat buff. Something like that.
Oh, fantastic! That was fantastic. Skeez, that was amazing. I love my heat buff being plus by 2 as well. That is great. That is great. Survivors, you heard it here first. Straight from the zombie apocalypse, a survivor spreading the music that is going through his brain as he's surviving out here. What was that noise out there? Did you hear that noise?
Oh, it could have been the bacon I ate earlier settling.
Oh shit, sorry. You plus my heat buff by 2 by Skeezertron here at Radio Z 102.5 Edict Radio, the official radio of this madhouse that we live in today. If you have any cassettes, please come to the radio station. Bring it out here. I'll make some trades for you. As well, we have some caches that have been hitting around the map. I've heard some survivors finding them, and they have some secrets in them that I don't know what the secrets are, but they have some secrets. This is a crazy world we live in. I'm going to play a song for you real quick off the same cassette that I found of the alternate universe Skeezertron.
Oh.
You're going to hear another one, Skeezertron. I don't know who this guy is, but we're going to...
How many are there? There's more than one?
Yeah, I mean, there's a whole cassette. I stopped it that last time.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. He must have been a musician in this alternate reality. Sounds like a tall, handsome gentleman or something. Roasting chickens to make chicken stew. Back when Skeez was picking on a Pollock and Polana, decompressing from the drama, a funny-looking chicken walked on by with an awkward eye. He wanted smoke. With me? Yeah, that's a problem, and I wasn't gonna do it to him. But then the chicken was persistent, taking shots at me like he was on a mission, so I had to be specific. I'm making chicken stew, so now we about to roast a bird and toast your herd, and that's what we gonna do. Roasted chickens to make chicken stew. I got 5 chicken steaks, 3 sodas, and badly damaged shoes. Heating up this chicken with a little sizzle motion. Chop it up and stir it, now we chicken roasting. Roasting chickens to make chicken stew. I got 5 chicken steaks, 3 sodas, and badly damaged shoes. Heating up this chicken with a little sizzle motion. Chop it up and stir it, now we chicken roasting. Roasting chickens to make chicken stew. I was on the malls. I was eating human meat. It was kinda chewy. It was kinda sweet. But it made me happy. And it made me laugh. But it needs some salt though. Where is the salt, bro? Human steak, it's delicious.
but it really needs some salt. Where is the salt, bro? Oh, oh.
Skeezertron, I want to talk to you about some of those. I want to talk about this whole, what your thoughts are on these two songs here. Chicken Stew.
It sounds like, something I've picked up so far since I've been awake is when you have to survive, when you have to fight to stay alive, when you need to search for food and you need to search for hydration and clothing to stay warm and build fires, when you need to actually survive, it's the smallest things, right, that can really set you off. And it sounds like, it's the first time I've heard the song, but it sounds like this gentleman, this Skeezertron in an alternate universe, potentially, maybe just having a bad day, and a chicken happened to say the wrong thing at the right time. You know what I mean? And what more can you do? I mean, if you're being patronized by a chicken, what else can you do but make chicken stew? Is the vibe that I'm picking up from what he's potentially putting down in that alternate universe.
All right, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, you're just minding your own business, and this chicken is just sitting there just quacking, roostering, or whatever, just making noises, and then this gives you an odd look, and then you got to do what you got to do. You're trying to survive. You may be frustrated, maybe you're a little constipated, maybe you're constipated and hungry at the same time, maybe you have a little tummy ache and you're just like been throwing up, and this chicken is just ruining your day. Agreed. Now the second song we heard there from the alternate universe Skeezertron. I had a visitor here the other day, this group called the Southern Alliance. It's maybe 4 or 5 guys that were out here. And they're here to make some trades, and they did. But I heard some laughter, some familiar laughter in the pretty close vicinity. I never spoke to this person that was laughing like the way that they were laughing, because they were a cannibal. But I heard the Southern Alliance guys were maybe talking to this person. And I can't confirm or deny. I can't confirm if there was an altercation, but shortly after they left, while I was broadcasting, there was some gunshots. Cannibals. It seems like this alternate universe Skeezertron has some experience with eating the human meat, the forbidden meat, the sweet meat, the long pork. What are your thoughts on the mind of a survivor that needs to make the decision desperately to eat his fellow survivor?
Well, look, I think it's tough out here, and I think if you're starving, and someone is willing to consensually offer up their flesh for you to survive, then I don't think there's necessarily anything wrong with that in the apocalypse. It's not my first choice. Is this naturally sourced in steak, or is this mass produced? You know what I mean? You really got to look at the ingredients on these things.
You mentioned earlier that you've kind of been off-gridding it, kind of like moving around through the woods, kind of like trying to stay a little hidden, but at the same time sing songs in the PAs and make yourself very visible. Do you plan on maybe making a homestead, like maybe trying to have a place to where you can lay your head safely?
I think about that sometimes when I lay my head to rest at night, and I think I'm more like a bird. I'd only fly away, and I don't know where my home is, and I don't know where my soul is, but I am like a bird, and naturally I think I'd only fly away. And so, that being said, I think I'd go where the wind takes me. you know. And as far as a home, you know, things change. You know, we might feel a way today and a different way tomorrow. Maybe I'll find a place to permanently lay my head. But I think I was meant to soar. I think I was meant to fly. And that being said, yeah, I think everywhere is home. And maybe it's really just where the heart is.
Yeah, I agree. All those words have ring true. Very familiar somehow in my mind. Like I've heard them before. Skeezer, thanks for coming out. I appreciate the insight. Do you want to sing another song? Do you have something else for us?
Yeah, something shot into my brain, potentially from alternate universe Skeezertron, manifesting itself at the moment. I'll sing another one here. They were traveling the land of ruin, trying to survive the best that they can. Maybe one day they'll make sense of it all. Until then, it's the apocalypse. Until then, it's the apocalypse.
Survivors, this is Rakan, and that was Skeezertron. He came by the radio station during CamCantRun's Edict event. Go to his channel, give him a subscribe and a like.